Starting off with that breaking news, a guilty verdict reached in the federal tax fraud trial of Alderman Patrick Daley Thompson.
And WGN's Megan Dwyer now live from the Dirksen Federal Building with the very latest. Megan.
Mike and Ray, this was a jury of 8 women and 4 men. It took them just under 4 hours to make a decision here, and they are saying the alderman is guilty on all 7 counts. We listened to that verdict from the media overflow room. We weren't allowed to be in the actual courtroom, and where we were was also where his family was, and they held each other, obviously shaking, crying before that verdict even came down, but so upset to hear that he is now guilty on all 7 counts. They had to run out of the room to get a breath of fresh air. Now, Alderman Daley Thompson is the grandson and the nephew of 2 of Chicago's longest-serving mayors. He's been charged now and found guilty of lying on his tax returns. Today, prosecutors in those closing arguments said he knew exactly what he was doing. They said he tried to hide more than $250,000 in principal and interest by deceiving his lender. And they say he did it on purpose. It was not a mistake. Defense lawyers tried to counter that. They tried to say that the alderman is an honest man, but admittedly at times can be frazzled. He is busy and overscheduled because he is not only an alderman, but also a commercial real estate attorney. They said his tax returns were just a mistake, and he fixed that mistake once he found out about it. The jury today obviously not buying that. His lawyer said if it were a federal crime to make a mistake, we'd all be guilty. He is the first sitting alderman to face a federal jury since 1999. He also has been sitting on the city's finance committee, which prosecutors did point out today when his lawyers tried to paint him as someone who doesn't have time to pay attention to those details. Now, because he has been convicted in this case today, next steps, he will have to step down as alderman. Mayor Lori Lightfoot will then have the authority to appoint someone to replace him. She will probably, at least initially, try to take some input from others to see who instead should be in his stead. In terms of sentencing here, we do not know what to expect. Not sure on the minimum federal sentencing guidelines in this case, but it is likely that he will at least get a term of probation. We're hoping to speak to him, potentially some of his family members this afternoon. We will bring you the latest here as it develops at the federal courthouse. For now, I'm live downtown. Megan Dwyer, back to you guys.
More reaction to come there, Megan. Thank you for that. We also have breaking news from the South Side.